Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pedro. So guys, as we can see, this is our step index 1 minute time frames, and we have our indicator installed on this particular chart. So I told you guys that we have the not reprint. These are not reprint indicator. This particular arrow is not reprint indicator, and this particular trend that you are seeing here is also a not reprint indicator. You can see we have them fully on the charts. They are not reprint indicators, so that depends on how you want to use this particular trend. So for us to make use of this particular trend, I'm going to show you an outcome of this indicator for the past 2 days, so that you also can see how this indicator works on a perfect move. So we have this particular trend of the indicator. When it appears on the trend, which happens to be the strength and the trend of the market, so once it appears, we always see our price coming on a down massive trend. You can see this is an example of it. And if you do not want to enter here because of the manipulation in the market, you can decide to wait for this particular downtrend arrow, which is also a not reprint indicator. So you can decide to wait for it, then you start your markets, you start for your price at this particular time. You can see a little pullback, then the markets go on a massive profit up to this particular moment, and it's still continuing, it's still going on a massive downtrend. So we have another downtrend at this particular area. We have it at this particular area, which happens to be our indicator here. You can see we have our trend at this particular area, and it takes it from this particular zone, and we can see on a massive uptrend until we have our indicator back at this particular area. You can see that we have it back at this particular area. So that is so massive, guys, and you can decide to wait enough for you to take this particular one. If you don't want to enter here because of the manipulation, maybe there's going to be a pullback, or you don't know what next in the market. If you don't want to enter immediately you have the trend in the market, you can decide to wait for this particular move, for this particular uptrend arrow signal that you see here, and you can see what we have a massive uptrend. So I'm going to show you another one. You can see we have the downtrend here, and we have the massive one and the uptrend here. You can see now this is a manipulation that I'm seeing. This is an example of a manipulation that I'm seeing in the market, and you can see our trend show to us that we have a confirmation downtrend at this particular area, and we can see that we have the market breaking that particular level at this particular zone. It break it at this particular zone, and we can see the breaking zone here at this particular area. So this serves as a manipulation area for us in the market, but it still respects that particular move, and we can see what happened here. If you are not entering at this part, if you are not enter the market at this particular area, you are going to wait for this particular move, which is happen to be the downtrend indicator for the downtrend massively. So you can see how the market go on a massive downtrend until we have our indicator here, until we have the second arrow indicator that indicates to us that we have a uptrend. So the profit is so massive starting from this particular zone, and you can decide to also wait again to see what the market is coming about. You can see this is another one here from this particular zone. You can see this is another one here from this particular zone, and it go massively until we have our another one here. You can see, so you can decide to wait again for it to show up at this particular zone. So you see there's a little pullback then before the market move on the uptrend massively on this particular move. So this is how this indicator works. It works massively on our trend, and also it helps us to identify the weak and the rejection zone on the market. So to get this indicator is very simple. All what you need to do is to reach out to our Telegram group, join our Telegram group, and you can surely get access to me. I promise you guys that I will respond to all message, guys. I have a lot of message, but I will respond to everyone. So thanks. This indicator is not for free, so you can reach out to me if you are interested in it. Thanks.